Peace, Pisces rising. Let's see what you need to keep most in mind and heart this week to help everything rise into place. As we are tapping into some extra love vibes this week, leading into Love Day, Valentine's Day, Happy Hearts Day on a Friday this year, Venus Day. So it's going to be extra powerful and potent for Valentine's Day to fall on Love Day. So we're going to tap into our foundation frequency with some romance angels for our oracle deck, and then we're going to go into some tarot for our fundamental framework. So let's tap right in for the Pisces rising collective and see what you need to keep in mind and heart as we tap into the love. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So this is not always positive news when we receive it, but this is very much in alignment with the energy of let something go or someone go. If they are meant for you, they will find their way back. It will find its way back. So this is about self-love. This is about taking time, not to say even apart per se, because it doesn't have to be a physical separation. It can be, and you might already feel a sense of separation. They say on the horizon. This could also not necessarily be a separation in regards to a breakup or taking a break, but maybe they're going on a trip. Maybe you're going on a trip. You're going on a retreat, something in regards to that is just creating some type of distance. And sometimes the distance is so important and so necessary because we sometimes don't really realize how much we love someone until we have to miss them, and also acknowledging, do you miss them, right? We don't really know if we miss someone until we're apart from them. So separation is always beneficial for clarity in regards to a relationship. And then it gives us a lot of solitude to pay attention to ourselves and what it is that we truly need, want, desire, what we're invested in, how we want to continue to invest in ourselves, in the relationship, whatever it may be. So there's always a positive that can come out of a separation in this regard. And again, all of the different ways that separation can occur. So don't look at it as a negative, and also think about the fact that it is always for you. When one door closes, another door is going to open no matter what. So if this is something that is resonating because you're feeling some sense of questioning and doubt and hesitation in a relationship that you're in, this may be the confirmation that you need to basically let you know that it's okay if it's something that you don't want to continue to pursue. And it's not obviously an ideal time. Nobody wants to break up a week before Valentine's Day or on Valentine's Day or whatever it is, but the more you know, and the sooner you know something and that you can feel it to heal it and acknowledge what it is that really means the truth for you, the sooner you're going to able to express that, right? We only lie to others. We often lie to others when we're lying to ourselves. That is automatic. If you're lying to yourself, you are automatically going to lie to somebody else. Sometimes we're lying, but we know the truth. But if you don't know the truth, then it is very easy to kind of hold that false pretense. That separation, again, this confirmation in regards to that is just giving you the opportunity to find that truth so that you can acknowledge ultimately what it is that you really want and how you want to pursue this particular relationship, your relationship with self and source ultimately, and where it is that you choose to go in the future. We've got the Strength card in the upright position and the Hierophant in the reversal position. Getting two major arcanas, that's why Spirit said just stop right there, because this is already very, very solid energy to keep in mind as you're processing this particular potential separation. This also, I would be remiss to not acknowledge the fact that this can also have to do with your personal sense of separation. So for those who are not in a relationship and it's not resonating because you're not in a relationship in that regard, this is about self and source. So this energy of a separation is thinking about what no longer serves you, what thought processes, if it's imposter syndrome, if it's self-doubt, if it's, low self-esteem, the things that ultimately you do want to separate, and also acknowledging how you do separate yourself from source when there is no separation. This awareness of oneness is something that we have to keep so much in mind and heart every day as we process life and as we navigate the ups and the downs and all arounds and the duality of this very, very dense dimension that we're in. And to remind ourselves that there is no separation, but there are things that we do want to think about extracting and removing that release to increase energy in regards to what is bogging down everything that we are, that is so abundant, all of our manifestations that are already here, that are already ours, that are just buried under so much that doesn't serve us. That's where we need to be able to do, again, the extractions and the separation so that we can come into the right foundation, the right frequency, the right vibration, ultimately to come back into ourselves. I always think about the energy of remembering. So it's a remembering, but it's also a remember in terms of putting our pieces back together again. And once we remember and remember, then we come into full alignment of our true selves. And that's when we are able to bring forth everything that is already ours. So this notion of separation, again, is not always a negative thing, right? It's really just thinking about how we are co-creating and co-curating our experience to be able to be strong enough to create the life, to curate the life that we want to live. And to be able to acknowledge that with the Hierophant energy in the reversal, it's about going inward and finding your inner guru. Knowing that, again, you have the answers within, you have everything. God within, you can never be without. With God within, you can never be without. So as long as you remind yourself that there is no separation from you and source, from you and God, or however you use the term for the omnipotent, for the most high, if you acknowledge that there is no separation possible, then that allows you to tap in and tune in to everything that is already abundantly within you. And the only notion of separation is about what needs to be removed, what needs to be taken away, what needs to be discarded, what the debris and the detriment that you need to say, I don't need this anymore for me to be in my full strength, for me to be able to tame the beasts of the mind that tells me that I'm not strong enough, that tells me that I'm not lovable, that tells me that I am separate from God or separate from source or whoever and however you name and claim it. So going inward, tapping into the intuition, tapping into, again, acknowledging that you are strong enough to not just know the answers, but to seek them, to find them, and to know that they're already a part of you. That is going to be so, so, so powerful for you this week and leading in, and especially to support you if there is an actual separation on the horizon, especially in form and experience and a relationship and a dynamic or whatever it may be. And also in terms of figuring out what needs to be removed and extracted from you so that you can come into your full alignment. So tap in regards to that. And just know that you're strong enough. You know, the strength card aligns with the number 8. So it taps into infinite abundance. It taps into your strength and your gentleness, right? Because we tap into this energy of strength, and that is this divine maiden that is ultimately taming the beast. So who's stronger, right? This ferocious lion or the gentle maiden? So that paradox and that contradiction, that contrasting energy is in every single one of us. This is, again, what harkens the no separation, because we have all of it. The ups, the downs, the all arounds is all a part of us. And it is just, again, about us putting these puzzle pieces together to co-create, to co-curate exactly how we want this thing to look. And that's the work. Go inward, because all of the answers are within you. Definitely look within. So if you do claim this reading, and I do hope that it resonates, and I hope that you acknowledge that everything is rising into place, nothing is falling, it is only up from here. So if you claim it, I would like you to put the crystal ball emoji in the comments below so that you can remind yourself of that looking inward, that gazing into self in source, into your soul, the eyes being the witness, being the windows and the witness to the soul ultimately, so that you can be reminded of who you are and ultimately support you, strengthen you for any separation that may be happening, that you may have to experience during this time or in general or going forward, and knowing that you have absolutely everything that you need at all times. So I do hope that that helps you. Until next week, Pisces rising. Peace.